Alright, finally, at last, Twitch has actually allowed me to change anything on my account through my normal browser. All it took was several weeks, and also yesterday, where I was mildly annoyed because I couldn't change anything on any browser, but I could at least log in. Anyway, it's stream time. Hello. So it's Tuesday, which normally means I play games from Steam, because that's the arbitrary thing I assigned to this day. However, Haunted PS1 demo disc is running a little bit over, so I'm just going to also play on Tuesday until I'm done with the demos. That way we can get through all of them in a, I won't say timely manner. It's a little late for that, but, you know, gonna get it done a little faster now. Anyway, last time did not help because I only played one game again. It was Unchained, which seemed pretty cool, but also, I'm not good at FPS games, and that's not just me, like, covering up some minor flaws. Now, that's the first game I did not clear, even though it took the entire stream. Because I just figured, this'll just keep going, and I'm not gonna get any better with it. I am not great with mouse and keyboard, and unfortunately, currently, the control scheme I had access to was either mouse and keyboard, which I'm bad at, or controller and mouse, which is awkward. If it sounds awkward, that's because it is. That being said, though, hopefully we can make some more progress. I mean, we'll make some kind of progress. If we don't see a new demo on this stream, that's on me. Unless, like, the power goes out, but that's probably not going to happen. I've knocked on wood, and now I am awake. Alright, so I'm thinking we check out the Spectral arcade. I had to get a bunch of quarters for this. Alright, we got the spooky arcade room. Alright, what do I have? Okay, a whole $1. Let's see. It's I for inventory, right? Yeah. Alright, 4 quarters. Alright. Gotta do this all manually. 1 left. It's gamer time. Well, there's the thumbnail. Sorry to whatever demo this is, but, I've already got, what I'm gonna do. Alright, arcade. Whoa! Free play is forever. It only costs your soul. Alright, so Vladimere Woah by Vladimere Lhore, the hottest arcade this side of reality. Well, I mean, the only content warning is flashing effects, but that could be a lot of things. Alright, what are we working with? Full screen, window. Oh, thank God it's a window. Oh, thank you so much for making this a window. Oh, geez, I'm missing a thing. Where's window capture? Gamers, that's what I'm calling this one. Don't capture the cursor. Arcade, whoa. That is... Oh, it has trapped my mouse. Okay, so not window, is game capture. Damn it. Okay, so no cursor. Arcade, whoa. Okay, just gonna remove that. Let's transform. Let's see, center, and I don't think I need to center it, but I like to do it. Alright, and fit screen. Just also put that under this stuff. Alright, so we're looking. We're looking with interest. I can get rid of B at some point. So anyway, I probably shouldn't look at this immediately. This looks like an exit, but why would we want to leave this jammin' party? Oh, this place smells of delicious pizza. Oh, I want to collect it, though. I want to collect pizza. Can I collect pizza? Oh, hey. I know, I don't really show up to parties, but here I am anyway. No, I completed Dark Souls. I'm good. Alright. Am I a ghost then? Is that what the implication there was? Sure am, Sonia. Sure am. Oh, but what if I want weird flesh, though? Nah. I stuck out like a sore thumb, being just an ordinary person. Alright. Don't know what I got. Ooh, I could play Super Asteroids. Don't know why I wouldn't. Ah, I see. What I collected before was tickets. Don't talk to him, he's mad. That's the face of somebody who's very angry. Well, that seems a bit mean. Alright, so we can't play Dot Gobbler, it seems. Screen's dark. Well, I mean, I'm sure somebody could give up their soul. Oh, more tickets, hell yeah. No balls. Where could they have gone? Who hid the balls? And how dare you? Alright, hey there, you cool dude. I mean, is that not what the arcade is? Is it just the cool club for people who lost their souls? I'm getting so many tickets, and I'm not even putting in any effort. I'm just going to the ceiling and nabbing them. The button is stuck from a fine layer of soda covering the machine. Ugh, gotta clean that. Alright, do you have something new to say? Ah, did it? Souls? Ah, gee, did they just put a price tag on it? Ah, gee, is 2,000 enough? I mean, pretty fun for me personally, if I were to get my soul back. Alright, we're gonna have to beat her score. Wasn't this one of those foreign horror films that got a domestic remake? I don't know. Those were usually terrible, this one in particular. Echo Static. One of the films of all time. It sure was one of the films of all time. An anthology of horror games. Might wanna pronounce that C a little more. Like, I get what you're doing, but like... just the H-O-R-E probably isn't the best title. Also, maybe consider that some people are going to just read that as a V that fell over. And I mean, that's an unusual spelling for vor, but like... it's how I pronounce it. I should get my soul first. Unless I want to be stuck here for an eternity when I die. I mean, it's an arcade. Why would you not want to be here for all eternity? Sounds pretty sweet. Oh, yoink. And yoink. Alright, well, hey Hell, how's it going? I should stay inside, but they look like they're having fun. Exactly, Self. You get it. But I'd probably get drafted in the skeleton war if I was. I am very anti-war, so like... look, I'll become a skeleton, but I ain't going to a war. Anyways, is anybody doing like the T2 thing out here? You look like you're just crying or freaking out because you melted, but somebody's gotta be doing a thumbs up, right? You're waving, you're waving. That guy's having a good time. Can I specify you? Nah. Nah, I can't look at specifically that guy. Also, is that just the, pretty sure the, like, mascot for Haunted PS1 is just, like, a purple skeleton dude. Or he's some variety of skeleton with a hat. I think that might be him, just chilling out and having a good time. But I'm not seeing anybody who's doing the T2 thumbs up. What a waste. Ooh, more tickets. Do I even need to play any games? Alright, I can't quite see what your name is. Is it just Woah? Yoink. Ah, Mama, I see. I mean, I need that soul. Let's see, Fruit Toots. Just suck on them until they go soft. Everlasting Spider Ring Pop. Just lick these spiders, idiot. Alright, it's a colorful ball, very chewy. This coin makes me remember places. Raccoon charm, I mean, that's a pretty sweet charm, though. A friend, it's a little sticky. Okay, good, that's, can back out of that. Now, I want the things up there. Yoink. Also, dang, you can just get a whole lot of whatever for just $20? That's pretty good. Like, that's 3 pizzas right there, right? That's $15 alone, 2 of those. So that's 4, so that's 19, and yeah, you get a bunch of sodas, or... Yeah, it's just a soda. Sodas, it's 4 sodas. That's a deal. I wish I had some money. Oh, right, that is actual money, and not just my tickets. Yoink. Oh, there we go. Industrial cleaner. I could use it to clean the typhoon machine, or I could drink it. I'm so thirsty. Your soul. Need this if I have any hopes to not be stuck in here for eternity. Haunty Plush, the other mascot. The perfect sleeping companion. I mean, my soul's worth more apparently, but like, I could get a Haunty plush. This bird is too cool for school. That's Tori. That's a different character. It's occurred to me I don't know who made that game. I don't know if this is a reference to this person's own work, or if they just referenced one of the other games that was in a previous Haunted PS1 demo disc. There is a full Tori game. It's not really scary or anything, it's just sometimes there's a big weird face, but otherwise, yeah, no, it's very much on the lo-fi platformer end of things, not the scary side of things. Alright, well, I suppose we could play Super Asteroids, press fire to start. Okay, so let's see, so who was I trying to go after again? Was it just the score of 1,000? Sonia's really good. She got to 4,200 and just said, no, that's good enough. Alright, so... A, D, W... Okay, so left mouse, right mouse button. Okay, so this is just asteroids. I haven't really played much Asteroids, to be honest. Probably want to stay near the center, though. It's where the action is, but, like, you can't really get ambushed here. Oh, shit. Well, if BB's score is the one I wanted to beat, then I've already beaten it. She's really bad at Asteroids. Like, I'll accept a do-over if she wants it, like, this is a real easy score to beat, BB. Ah. Well, let's see. What do I go with? I'm not really a VICI kind of gal. I could go with Tori, but like, the English really fucked that one up, so... I guess I'll go with username in that case. Just really abbreviate this. Can I go back? Okay, good. It's really weird how 4 letters instead of 3 really fucks with me, because I got nothing to really put there. Alright, so, knocked BB off the board. Cool. Alright, just tab out of there. Alright, so you're BB. Alright, you're bitey. Yeah, I mean, probably. Okay, so I knocked out BB. Okay, Bitey is the second one on the list. Damn, she was number 9. That's what I get for not remembering names. But I was pretty close, though, so, like, if I put in any effort whatsoever, then I got this. I can play this super old-ass game, right? Alright, good, got that flyby attack on that UFO. Now the question is, will I need shields? Uh-oh. I might need to actually put in effort. Oh no. Nope, nope. You get out of here. Got him with that rapid attack. Oh dear. Oh, and I'm dead. Alright, where am I now? Okay, it just took me a while to spawn because everybody's in the center. It's just a party in there without me to clear it out. Oh dear. Alright, let's just maybe get out of here pretty quickly. Oh, you follow me. Frick. I mean, I've beaten Bitey's high score. So I wonder if different characters have good, or, have different scores for each game. Like, does everybody have sort of a game they're good at, or is it just Sonya who dominates all the boards? Has she just been here for so long that she's now just the final boss of the arcade? Not really a final boss, because even if you beat your score, you're probably, or her score, you're probably still trapped here forever, but you know. Where am I? Oh dear. Alright, I'm gonna need you to go away. Oh, that's a tiny UFO. That's a baby. Frick. Probably should have shielded. Oh, there we go. Okay, it does not remember my initials between sessions. I don't know the alphabet anymore. Alright, so, hey, I also beat Gobbler. Alright, well, what do you think about that? Heck yeah! Aw, thanks, Bitey. Well, that's only 28,000, though. That is still a ways off of the soul. Yeah, I need 500,000. Think I'm gonna have to do that. I gotta give this thing a clean real quick. Alright, and it just assumed, hey, you already know what this is going for. You don't need to see it more than once. Alright, so what am I doing here? Just stopping it? Alright. Easy enough. Is there any better place to stop it? Okay, so seems I can only stop it at the bottom. Okay, so now I actually earned something significant. Tab out of this too. Okay, good. Same thing. Alright, cool. Yep, sure has. I mean, your top score for asteroids. Oh, jeez. Okay, so you actually want me to be good at asteroids, then. Alright, alright. Sure. What about you? Do you have something easier? Okay, so it really just wants me to use shields for asteroids. Okay, so that's just gonna help me cheat then. You have anything else to say? Ooh, well in that case, it would be foolish of me not to buy something else, huh? And I mean, that's a times 20, so yeah. How many tickets do I have now? Just enough, okay. Let's see. Alright, I got a whole lot of things. So now I'll just be making back money in no time at all. So I got the big payout before, but I don't entirely understand... Okay, I guess I caught it slightly better there? Okay, so I've been stopping at, like, Oh, wait a minute. I've been looking at the front of this thing. It's not actually the front, is it? It's more towards the center, it seems. Ish. There we go. Alright, that being said, I should probably give one more try to asteroids. See how many scores I can take down. Just really be a pest on this board. Go. And it does seem like I cheated to get 4 lives. Thank you, whatever your name was. I didn't really bother to check. Sorry. Alright, there we go. Yep, nope, there we go. Used shields for too long. Frick. Alright, if everybody could just move, that'd be great. That guy just rushed in for me. Ah, damn. You know what? What if my name is, what if I'm just the guy who screams? I mean, I knocked out my old score, but, 420,000. Or 42,000, rather. Ugh. Ah, darn. Yeah, at this point I am clearly a bit impatient for asteroids. I mean, if Sonya thinks she's resting on her laurels, then geez, she hasn't seen anything yet. I'm nowhere near the top. However, I've already decided that this is beyond me, the amount of effort I need. Oh, darn it. I was trying to escape. Alright, what if I just tab out and start doing all this? I mean, I'm getting a lot of tickets. You probably shouldn't just leave these around. Like, I'm gonna get my soul real easy. I mean, maybe everybody's just, really trying to pull one for me. They're all just throwing their tickets on the ground, just, alright, she'll get them. If we just throw down enough tickets, it's good. Alright, it was 500,000, right? Nah, I don't need any of this stuff. One soul, please. Alright, is this a congratulations moment? Oh, you can't? Hmm. Alright, well, pardon me, I need to leave. So long, nerds! Alright, so, let's see, directed by Vladimere Lhore. Alright. Anything over here? Traveling through the void. And the void is just a credit. Oh wait, there, okay, I think I see it, there's a path here. Character sprites by Z-Bill. I'll walk around your name. Music and sound design, Carl Barnes. Here's the Twitter handle. Prize models, Louis Woodhouse. Arcade carpet art, Quinn K. Oh geez, and that's just a whole lot of QA. I mean, look, I'm thankful you guys all made this, but like, I gotta keep going. Gotta keep going, everything's a brave new challenge for me. Alright, and you, well, I'll go through this one. Alright, well that was cute. I guess that was less of a demo and more just, hey, you're playing Haunted PS1 demo disc? Well, here's a thing. I think they actually did do that for the last one. They made a thing, like, specifically for the collection. I mean, that's all well and good, though, but, I've got more games to play, and I'm gonna level with you. I don't remember where I could go next. Let's see. Clipboard's the credits. I got a crowbar and bolt cutters. I think I got the crowbar second, so I'll just keep this handy. Alright, so let's see. Time to figure out what I have and have not done. Alright, so... Oh! Have I been to this vent before? No, I think this is... Yeah, no, this is where I came out of the, food court. I have been through the vents. Alright, I've done that. Yeah, it's been a few weeks since I've actually, like, explored the mall significantly, so... That being said, I've played Mortal Meal. And I've definitely played House of Necrosis. Was fond of that one. Okay, so I did boot something up when I started. I think I want to see if 10 Dead Doves actually works this time. Or if this is just going to be another case of, like... So far, it has just been, like, the first games I played each session just glitched out. And that seems like it's a pattern. But what if coincidentally, every time I started streaming, I just happened to run into the games that didn't work? So I'm gonna give 10 Dead Doves a shot. Let's see how this works. So 10 Dead Doves by Duonic Studios. Will you discover why the birds drop dead, or leave behind nothing but footprints? And all there is explicit language. Okay, so let me just cut to this. Oh. Let's see, remove that. Yep, I'm sure, don't need that anymore. Yep, you can remove B. Okay, was this a game capture? Let's say doves, okay. No cursor, specific window. Nope, incorrect, I want this. Alright, alright. So, fit to screen. That's a full screen. It doesn't seem to be fucking up. It's a little slow, but that's just everything for me. Didn't save last time, clearly. Ah, damn it. Nope, it's still doing the thing. I see it doing the thing, and it's slide showing. I think I just managed to coincidentally hit every game that doesn't work for me at the start of every session. Alright, I'll try to figure that out at some point, because that's frustrating. I don't want to leave behind 3 games, so I will try to figure out what I might be able to do for those, but for now, all I can do is move on. Alright, now, this is the maze hallway. So let's see, I want to find my way back to... not the bathroom. I want to find my way back to the starting area, which I don't think was that way. Let's see. This is food court still. That is where I just came from. Let's see. Over here. Okay, good. Go to the foyer. Alright, so let's see. Fear the Spotlight I haven't played. I have played that. I don't have the key, so I can't play that. You know what? Let's just go over and see if the crowbar works on Fear the Spotlight. It's boarded up. Yep. And now it's not. Alright. Fear the Spotlight. By Cozy Game Pals. Well, that isn't that pleasant. Your friend Amy has mysteriously vanished at Sunnyside High. Search for her in an abandoned area, but beware, something seems to be lurking there with you. I mean, it can't be anything terrible, it's just implied obsessive relationship. That's, as we've established, you learn everything you need from content warning alone. Alright, is this full screen or is this windowed? Come on, windowed. Well, so far it's non-existent. I mean, I guess to be fair, it is called Fear the Spotlights. There we go. It was just shy. The window had to work. Oh, no, it is full screen. Alright, well, I'm missing the opening credits. Could I just, like, let's see. Nope, no options for that. So let me just do things the hard way. Let's see. I'll just assume game capture? We'll go game capture. Spotlights. No cursor. Spotlight, does that look good? Yep, that looks good. Looks like it's full screen too. Alright, well, this is full screen, so I won't be able to actually look at chat. But let me just make sure it's below chat before I actually delve back in. Alright, start demo. Well, maybe she forgot to set an alarm. That happens. I mean, it can't be that hard to see, because it's burned. You have to save Amy, because she is in danger. Alright. Okay, so let me guess. I'm probably not gonna want this on all the time. Alright. Well, definitely a pretty good... Yep. Yep. Alright. So, don't want the flashlight on all the time. I feel like, though, we should just, like, throw the flashlight out there. Maybe our spotlight friend will just see that as a kindred spirits. It's an inhaler. Okay, so she's got asthma. Let's see. I really poured my heart out in this letter. I hope I can give this to her. It's nice and shiny. Okay, so yeah. Can't get too freaked out. Alright, well, that's a bit of a morbid painting over here. I'm just gonna assume I need to crouch everywhere. Posters for a school play. It has a picture of a hanged man on it. And this is why you don't give the drama department full control over what they do. A tragic beginning. I mean, seems like a pretty tragic beginning to me, but I'll keep this for me. A dazzling performance. Probably not. Spied lovers meeting. Again, probably not the hanged man. A fate split between death and love. Could also be... this one. Yeah, that's literally what I was gonna say. Yeah, it fits. It's a tube with a poster in it. A skull and a boy's face on it. Alright. Cool skull. I'm just gonna stealth everywhere. It's because I'm terrified of the spotlight. I stole the drama room key like you asked. This kid really liked Melissa. A dazzling performance? Probably not. This one was... this one mentioned split? Or spied lovers meeting. Not really. No, the last one was split, but I've already filled that one in. Alright, that fits. There's no lock on the door, but it won't budge. Strange. Alright. Doesn't look like there are any other posters in here, which is a shame, because for the time being, this is... the safest room, it seems. I mean, there's light in here. Drama Club, Mr. Crane. Okay, so... What do I need from this again? It is drama room key. Stashed in my locker in the journalism class. Combo is your birthday, so... I need to find Melissa's birthday. Now we're back into the spooky zone. Look, I'm just not gonna see anything ever. This is just my fate. I'm not gonna use my flashlight and I'm just gonna crouch everywhere. It's called safety strats. Look them up sometime. Spotlight's gonna get you if you don't do this. Thought that was a sparkly. Apparently not. Alright, I have to be ready to double back if need be. Feels like I might need to. Is this where I started? Yeah, I'd say that. No kidding, that doesn't open. I think this is actually where I started. Let's see. Oh, I think there was another passage I didn't take over here. That looks like a glowy over there. Nope. Well, that's definitely a glowy. Journalism class. Alright. That's where we need to go. Still getting spooky music, though. Alright. Well, that's probably good. Do I want to, though? Do I really want to fix the projector? I'm just getting, bad vibes from light in general here. I mean, I don't know Melissa's birthday. Let's see, is it just lying around here? That'd be handy. It's a school newspaper. It reads, Sunnyside News, the premiere of The Phantom of the Opera will be coming this fall. We interview the teacher in charge of production, Mr. Crane, about the show. I can't believe the school had a newspaper and drama— Oh wait, this isn't the newspaper voice anymore. I didn't bring these back after the fire. Yeah, I mean, that's a good excuse to not do things anymore. Oh, there's a fire, let's just cancel the journalism thing. Don't need those anymore. Amber got sick, so now Chrissy is getting the lead in the play. Convinced Bobby to steal the drama room key so he can ruin her costume. He's such a sucker for me. And now I will pronounce my birthday for no reason. Mel. I guess bullies exist in every generation. Yeah, no kidding. Alright, well, we have a note from Mel, but that's not her birthday. Alright, so, I don't think this is gonna help anymore, but I am just gonna start randomly throwing my birthday at the end of everything I write. Just in case somebody needs it for a combination. It reads, please provide your birthday so we can include— Melissa, 0517. Alright, so, easy enough. Two people holding hands. Well, that sounds nice. That's more pleasant than the Hanged Man. Alright, keep on crouching. Whoop. There we go. Perfect. Jackpot. I'm in. Da-na-na-na. I should crouch again. Can't get complacent. Alright, that's the newspaper again. I don't need that. Just gotta scour the room for anything else. It's an inhaler. Hell yeah! I don't know why all these inhalers are single use, but now I've got to. Where are ya? Ugh. Okay, which way are you going? Going away? Okay, cool. That's where I wanted you to go. Please don't make those noises. Nowhere near getting caught. It's fine. It's dandy. I'm good. I see you doubling back. Nope, that's just light. That's just how light do, though. Might want to go a bit faster, though. Ah, shit. I think I'm going away from where I need to go. Okay. Yeah, you keep going that way. Ugh. Well, good sound design, I will say. Whew. Safe. And safe. Okay, well then, that's definitely tense. Hopefully he doesn't come barreling into this room. Looks like somebody is behind this couple. Kinda creepy. Oh yeah, just off in the distance like that. Okay, yep, nope, that's pretty obvious. Alright, so that's 3 of the 4 posters. No lock on the door, but it won't budge. Can't believe a student stole this. I would never be that bold. You mean I have to go out there? Cool. Yep, that's definitely where I want to go. Back into the danger zone, yep. Alright, he seems to be gone for now. Except I am still getting spooky music. Don't know if that's significant, or if it's just spooky. Darn, that's not the drama room. I mean, if you think about it, this whole room's a drama room, am I right? So, if he doesn't start in the room, does that mean I'm free to use the flashlight? Or will he spawn if I have light on for too long? So I should probably be able to, like, see. That might be the smart idea, but... what if instead I just played it very safe? Alright, that's chained up too. Is this too safe? Maybe. But look, I'm terrified of the spotlight. Don't know quite enough about this character to know what the metaphor exactly is, but you can probably guess. Mr. Crane, drama class. Like, if I had to guess, I feel like the spotlight guy might be Mr. Crane. Is he that kind of overbearing? Ooh, this seems like a bad spot to be. Script for the school rendition of The Phantom of the Opera. On the cover it reads, starring Amber. The name Amber is crossed out and written above is Chrissy. So like I said, emphasis on drama, am I right? There's a bunch of old scripts and stuff for the theater class. There's a bunch of pictures of the students, too. They look like they're having fun. Do they? Wait, Is this my friend Amy in here? I mean, you tell me. There's so many pictures of her. That can't be her. These pictures are dated for 25 years ago. Oh, sure looks like her though. Weird. Anyway, time to not think of this anymore. I'm not playing the piano, are you kidding me? Let's see, what are you? Photo of the school, but there's something odd about it. It looks like there's something behind it. I mean... oh, behind the painting. Alright, I don't think I've picked up any sort of screwdriver. First I thought she was talking about the school, and I was like, yeah, there's probably something behind the school. Are you telling me there isn't something behind the school right now? Picture of a girl on stage. Dreamiest teacher. Yeah, this seems like it could go horribly. Wrong. Hi, how's it going? Alright, so if you are Mr. Crane, it's that thing again. Yeah, no kidding. So yeah, if you are Mr. Crane, that doesn't give you the right to just blow up your own walls. So could you just, like, leap out of the wall you made? You might be able to see me through that. Oof. Well, I guess this is where you live now. Okay, so... now I wish I did investigate the piano beforehand. Now I wish I had taken stock of the room, because... Did I get gotten? I think I might have gotten. No, I'm fine, I think. Didn't make any particularly horrifying noises, so I think I'm in the clear. Dazzling performance, probably this. Wonder what she was singing. Placed all the posters, but something doesn't seem right. I don't think they're in the correct positions. No, that was definitely the right one. Let's see. Actually, no, yeah, I think that makes more sense here. Oh, no, I did not want to do that. Alright, so as it turns out, Tragic Beginning was at the right spot all along. Alright, well, that's good to know. And split between death and love. You know, I'd kind of thought that split would make sense there. And it turns out I was correct beforehand. This must be where Amy is gone. Hope she's okay. Hopefully I don't get ambushed by a guy with a spotlight forehead. End of demo. Alright, well then. That was certainly tense. Here the spotlight is being made by just 2 people. That's them. Hello. Means the world that you played the demo. Hope you enjoyed. I did. Oh dang, available in 2022, so soon probably, unless it took longer than 2020, or will take longer than 2022, because there's 2 months of this left, but... yeah, that was pretty tense. Spotlight guy just fucking Kool-Aid mans through the wall, and you just have to deal with that. I didn't really play around with whether or not, like, the flashlight affects anything. I feel like it must, right? Like, I think if you use that, it has to attract attention or something. I mean, you definitely don't want to use that when he's around, but, like, by the same token, I don't feel like you really need it. The man is a spotlight in of himself, so, like, you don't really need light at that point. Yeah, no, also pretty interesting environment. I am, you know, fairly interested in, like, oh, what's going on in the whole situation. Why is our friend Amy here, and why are there pictures of somebody who looks like her but couldn't possibly be her because it's been 25 years? And why is she returning to the school now? Hope it's not because she's a ghost. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. We should be friends with our ghost. Look, we have a love letter for her, I assume. Look, either it's a love letter or our main character just really is confident about her poetry and wants somebody to read it, but I feel like it's the former. But I don't think the other person being a ghost should, you know, preclude that. I think it should be fine. You just have to go through the school to tell Amy, like, hey, it's alright if you're a ghost. We can still be friends. Don't know what that spotlight guy's about. He's kind of ruining the mood, though, so if we could take this to, like, any other building. I've not seen a spotlight man before, so I don't think he's gonna be anywhere else. This is the one building where I've run into that. Not a common problem. Oh well, regardless. Yeah, no, also really good looking game. I like the style of it. It looks real good. And the environment itself is just tense right from the get-go. You just enter that and it's like, ooh dear, I'm in danger. But yeah, that's Fear the Spotlight, so all progress will be lost. Don't worry, I completed the demo. Unless that was all a lie. Also, alright, so now I'm back in the mode of, like, it is suddenly very bright. I was just playing a very dark game, and now all the colors really pop. And hey, I never did actually fix that projector, so I guess that's gonna have to be something you do in the full game. So let's see, what else do we have? Let's see. Well, that one's boarded up, so we could get in there. I don't feel like having my heart broken again, so I'm not gonna go to North Star Courier. That one must also be locked. But yeah, like... I would have been... we're snowed in again. But anyway, yeah, like... I would have been able to swear, like, oh, it's gotta be because this is the first game of the night I played. For some reason, OBS or the game itself just does not appreciate me opening up these things, but then after that it's fine. But no, that wasn't the case. Alright, so is there any door I need to unlock? Or, like, pry open? Because I still need to find a key. Go to exterior. Did I miss anything in the exterior? I could fit through that. Let me just shove my way through or just go up the dumpster. Really, I'm not snowed in. That's all in the mind. If you want to test me, I'm sure you'll find. Things that teach you are sure to beat you. Alright, I think I've seen everything in the stairs as well, right? Like, all I need left now is the key. And then I'll have unlocked everything. Whoop. Ooh, getting weird voices. So that's the second floor. Can't open that. Well, I mean, there's no fire, so of course I can't. Yeah, hey, weird voice. How's it going? I will worship Satan today, thank you. Alright, well, I might just end up looking up where I'm supposed to get the key, because I don't know where it might be, and I've forgotten the map completely. Actually, everything I need to unlock at this point is just in the foyer, isn't it? Alright, hold on a sec. Well, I can't find it from a Google search, so... Do I want to just kind of go around? What the heck, I'll take one last lap around. I've still got a decent amount of time left in the stream, so provided no other demo is quite as long, I think I'm good. Like, I don't know if I fully checked out the bathroom. I can't remember. Let's see, where is that bathroom? I could also check out the, basement stuff. Go to basements. Alright, is there anything here boarded up or needs pliers or whatever? Alright, boiler room, I think I got everything in, right? Because this is just... yeah, this stuff. Alright, nothing else of note? Nothing else of notes. Oh! I indeed have not gone through here yet. Janitor's office. Oh, I bet this is where the key is. Yep, take store key. That's a little rude to do. The knobs are stuck. Where's the remotes? Ah, there is one more thing to do. Let's see, what about you? You're the generator room. I've been here. Yep, nothing else here. Go to supply closet. Let's see, anything here? Nope, okay. So next I think I want to find the food courts. Because I think I just want to take one last lap around there, just in case. I should also check the bathrooms. Wherever those might be. I think I actually want to go this way, right? Yep, okay. Go to the bathroom. Can't go to the haunty section. Alright. Well, how am I even supposed to get up to that one? Okay, was there anything here I couldn't do? Yeah, I've already played you. Let's see. And that's, dead letter department. And as I found out, blast cats probably won't work, unfortunately. Just because I played something else first doesn't mean it's going to function. Wonder if that stuff would work better in, the exhibition mode. If I just load up the game from there, does it work? Well, the good news is I've got just about everything from there otherwise. Let's see, are you the foyer? No, you're the food court. That's actually where I want to be. Covered that. Covered mortal meal. Tried 10 dead doves. I'll get to that eventually. Hopefully. I mean, that's not gonna stop the gate, though. Don't know why you're trying that. There's the vent that led to the food courts. Okay, nothing else down here. Cool. Done with my sweep at the bottom. I've done that. Don't think there's anything else around this circle. And I have played all 3 games up here. 2 of them just took up whole streams. Gob didn't. Gob was just here for a quick visit. That's all. Second floor. Alright, so. I guess I will start with... I actually want to start with Mothered, because I've actually been really curious about that. Also, might as well just unlock this. Those are keys. Actually, in that case, I should just keep these on. Alright, so I've been really curious about Mothered, because I know for a fact that it's a game that's already come out. I've seen it before in its entirety. So I'm wondering if there's anything more to it, or if it's just a demo of a game you can get right now. I mean, I haven't played it for the channel, so no harm in going here. Mothered. A role-playing horror game by Enigma Studio. An immersive first-person horror adventure where you play as Liana, a young girl who arrived at home after a major surgery and is met with strange mannequin claiming to be her mother. Content warning for flashing effects, sickness, and death. I keep getting this game mixed up with, like, I think it's Remothered, one of the Clock Tower likes. Alright, made with Unity. You're gonna miss the fact that it was made by Unity. Alright, so I can remove Spotlight. We're done with that. Game capture. Mothered. Alright. No cursor. Specific window. Mothered. Okay, this seems to be a window capture situation, because that's not coming up. So, window capture, Mothered. Don't capture the cursor. Alright, there we go. Transform, fit to screen. No, that's still fucking up, because that's still showing OBS. Can I move it from here? No, that doesn't look like it worked. Well, that's rare. Usually one or the other works. Not display capture, definitely not. Don't want to capture my whole computer screen. Transform, fit to screen? Maybe if I bring it up. No? Oh, wait, nope. Looks like it's going. Alright, so I think we're good. First off, though, let me just see. What do I need to press? Enter. Here we go. Okay, yeah, no, that looks like it's running fine. Cool. Alright, so we've already seen content warnings, so there you go. Left click to accept and progress text. There's a storm approaching. Right on cue. We can only hope this will be the last. Just like in general? I don't think you're gonna stop all storms. Well, I mean, it's no problem. I had to figure out how to interface first. You're not the G-Man, are you? Right daughter in the right place can make all the difference. I mean, it's the hospital. You can't be paranoid about the hospital. You just had a nice surgery. Oop. Well, that's weird. Well, quit driving through a tunnel. I was gonna look at the sunset. Alright, Thursday evening. Ah, but time's frozen. Oh no. Dad, did you freeze time before we got to the house? Dad, Unity's not responding. I'm gonna have to speedrun the intro. I think I am. Yeah, close the program. So let's bring it out. And let's go back in. Alright, here we go, take two. Here we go. Alright, let's speedrun the intro. Here we go. Yep, there's a storm. I'm waking up fast, and I'm waking up hard. Let's go, go. We've had this conversation. I have been through a lot, but I'm going through it again. Alright, turn down the radio, it's fine. Alright, just up here on the right. Just in time for nightfall. Really? I think it just crashes here. Alright, well, as you can see, mothered is the limit of what my computer can take. Alright, well, I'll try to figure that one out too. Computer woes. Alright, so until I can get back to that one, I'm just gonna be, on hold. Alright, well, let's see. Well, Miracle Bug in the Electric Limbo sounds fun. So let's see. Let me just break into this store. Alright. Miracle Bug and the Electric Limbo! By Autumn Rain. Bug has found themselves in a mysterious limbo realm. Take a look around and try to make sense of this place. Encounter a passage to the next layer. Content warning for existentialism. Mild. Oh, buddy, that's just everyday life. Best case scenario, that's just the average person's day. Alright, what are we looking at? Full screen, partial screen, sliver of a screen. Oh, tiny screen. Oh, nope, it's big now. You're big! Alright, so let me just, game capture. Let's see. Bug. Cursor. Window. Miracle Bug. Alright, there we go. Whoop. I did not get to see the controls, I skipped by them. Orb is not having a good time, though. Orb is cracked. Oh dear, poor Bug. Poor Bug fell over. I think I also forgot to put chat in front of the game window, so whoops. Oh well. Alright, so I got an isometric game. Welcome to the swamp. Beware of snakes. Beware not to trip. Well, a little late for that one. Was a path, not a river. Alright, I fell off the world. Go me. Seems like I'm fine, though. Oh hey, there's a toad house. Gonna get a fire flower. Aw, you were making a sound. It's a little kitty. That's cute.
What? Oh, a visitor. Where are ya? Why, you're in Limbo, darling. Oh, him? That's my brother. Don't worry. He's been dead. Me? I'm nobody. Just here to make this place more welcoming.
Aw.
Is it working?
Plenty.
Is the ram skull talking to you, making you feel comfy?
I've never been more comfortable. Disagreed. Don't be rude, Bug. Normally, isometric games aren't my thing. However, it hasn't made me platform yet, so... So far, so good. Seem like you're weeping. Should I leave? Alright. Well, you just enjoy doing that then. Keep doing that. Press the... Sorry, what key was that? Oh, 9? Is that 9? I guess not. Caution, quicksand. Well, that's not it. Oh, I can actually change perspective. Oh, that's trippy. And this is nothing. Gotcha. Alright, so what was the inventory again? Maybe that's an 8? No. Really wish I hadn't accidentally skipped by the, controls. It's not like I was trying. You're starting to think? Better than me, then. Damn. Got lied to. 9 realms, 9 realms of Limbo. 9 realms, 9 hours, 9 doors. Did you know? Contrary to popular belief, it is very unlikely to sink or drown in quicksand, due to its high density. TV lied to me. Alright, well, this seems to be the end of the road here. Fucking, you right here just fooling me? Yeah, that's not just a key that I can't quite recognize, because it's, you know, pixely. Just telling me there's a key and preying off the fact that I completely missed the control setup because I accidentally clicked back into the window. And then that just skipped it. Hey there. I will try to ascend. Ah, jeez. Point of no return already? Alright, well, the mushroom house doesn't seem to be anything. Just seems to be background. I would love a grave, thank you. That would be very useful.
It's really fucking weird that you're not dead, dude.
Seagulls exist in theory. There's so many good possible thumbnails for this one. Seagulls exist in theory is very good. Yep. Spirit typer. Oh. Where are you trying to bring me? What? I don't think this ghost knows what it's doing. Nah, see ya. Aw, it's shy. I see, it's... No, I like the first one. I like the idea that Ouija boards also just exist in the ghost realm, but it's for talking to the living. It's not it's basically just a weird phone. It's not a ghost coming to your house and moving that thing around. No, they're moving it around on their own end. On their own board. This is Bug. You are Bug. You are free to go now. Oh, cool. Well, see ya. I guess I left.
Oh dear, well. It's harder to see here. Oh, okay. Well, let's follow them. Just gonna stay around you. Alright. Simple path, simple path. I'm getting it. Yeah, I got this. I can follow. And you're very easy to follow. You make a good guide. Is that the other path? Do we have to part already? Shouldn't stray too far. Are we all good? Aw, well, bye. Shit, no. I tripped. Oh, darn it. I'm sorry, I thought that was where I was supposed to go. Yeah, no, I'm not afraid of you. Yeah, but then you left me, and then I did sink. I guess I was supposed to go straight forward. I don't know if that was a, path so much as it was like an incline. Keep getting inclines and paths mixed up. Which normally isn't a huge deal, but there it kinda was. Ah well. Means I can follow my friend again. My friend the, candle ghost. They're going a bit faster this time. At least I think they are. I mean, it makes sense. I've been through this once. Yeah, I've got some practice in. You could call me an expert on following someone through a swamp. Alright, you're gonna come over here and then you're gonna sink again, right? Yeah, just gonna get over here and... back to the swamp again. Oh no. Back to the swamp again. Hello, large jar. An overpowering smell of sweetness and citrus. It makes your brain tickle. This bed hasn't been made, and it's already 0:00. What about you? Nothing? Alright, I'll believe you this time. Bug. Oh, Bug. Are you lost, Bug? I mean, a little bit. I mean, there's a pretty obvious path. I just don't know where it leads. Are you the angel? Begin ascension! Ready! Alright, here we go. Oh, okay, Alright, what's this? Balance the scale. Oh no. Oh my god, it's WarioWare. Okay, right click. Got it. No? Okay. Balanced. Okay, we're good. There we go. Alright, I did it. There's Bug's face. Looking kinda smug. Kinda.
Or maybe apprehensive, I don't know. Alright, what are we doing here?
Use your knowledge.
Select the moon. Select the what moon? Incorrect. Oh no. Okay, cool. There we go. Got it. Take that, Angel. I got it in 2. Alright, what about the tower? Tower's always bad.
You have no power here. Climb.
Damn it. I'm thankful that I don't have a time limit for this sudden WarioWare minigame. Or at least it doesn't seem like I do. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, why can I never jump from that block? No. No. Anytime I try to jump from that block, it just doesn't. Damn it. I almost had it. Can't believe this is just gonna be the rest of the stream. This is the true Limbo, is just... every time you try to jump, OBS fucks you over. OBS is like, no, it's too intensive, I can't work properly. You're gonna get lag spiked every time. God. It is my least favorite thing when streaming a game does prevent me from doing well in a game. Not even from like the old like, oh well you're doing it for a crowd, therefore you're gonna do worse. Just from a fact of like, you know, OBS just doesn't feel like it. OBS is just not having it today.
Have faith in your creativity.
Alright, well I'm getting a lot of humanity. Alright, that's enough. Alright, time to get Illuminati'd. All things end. Oh my god, it's 3D Maze! Hell yeah! Oh my god. They made 3D Maze playable! Best game 10 out of 10. Amazing. Hello, Angel. I have reached you. Take that. Focus. Heal. Maybe I need to not click on anything. Maybe I just need to focus. Have a nice time. There, see? I just had to do nothing. Alright, Stargazer, what you got for me? Learn and teach and return! Ah, this one does have a time limit. Oh, it's one of these. Oh, except... can't seem to move any of these. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to interact with here. Am I supposed to just take this in? Oh, okay. back out there. Back out there. There we go. Okay, so that's there, that's supposed to be there. Want that there. No, actually I don't, do I? I'm gonna run out of time just before I figure this one out. Because this one should be at the bottom, right? Because it's got the lines. How am I supposed to get this one on top, though? Unless I fuck up the middle again? Or the left again, rather? Yeah, it's just straight lines along the oh wait, no, there we go. Got it. Last second. Actually managed it. Oh no. Got hit by a special attack. That does not look like ascending. Oh, I'm free to go now. Oh, nice! And then I did go. I left very, very suddenly. Alright, well then. I sure did do it. Alright, well then. That was Miracle Bug and the Electric Limbo, I think? I mean, if I did fuck up at the end somehow, if there was actually like a secret time limit, then oh well. I mean, I feel like it's also fitting if I did do something wrong and just have to leave it there. That's one of those cases where, like, I don't really know what can come after it. It did just seem to end. I ascended, maybe. I done got grabbed. What could happen after that? I legitimately have no clue. It is a game that is very strange. Definitely charming, though. I like the world, and suddenly... the sudden WarioWare minigames are great, and I wonder if that would be like a one-time thing in this game. Or if just every once in a while you gotta do weird minigames just out of the blue. Maybe you have to ascend more than once. Maybe you don't. Maybe we tried to ascend and then didn't, and then the full game picks up after that. I have no idea. Yeah, no, that's... I don't really have much to say about that. I enjoyed it, but also... it is one of those things where it happens to you, and you just sort of nod and say, yeah, that's neat. I like Bug. They're nice. I want them to get out of Limbo. I don't know what I'm looking at in Limbo, but... you know, without the full picture, I just have to accept that. Saw Limbo. There it was. I got a demo of it. Gazed at it pretty good. Can just nod at that and say, yeah, I looked at Limbo. Cool. That being said, though, with Miracle Bug and the Electric Limbo, that was the last game of the stream. Alright, so, not a lot more that I've noticed, game-wise. It seems like we are approaching the end of the demos. Got a bunch done this time. Got a couple of demos, and also, I feel like, the Woah arcade or whatever, I think that was just like a fun little bonus game made for Spectral Mall. I don't know if it's gonna be a full thing. It seemed fairly self-contained. I mean, there were other games that, like, were teased, but that could just be a joke. They could just have a Pac-Man thing there, just, you know, as a reference. I don't know. I guess I can look it up after I'm done with the stream. Otherwise, though, yeah, we've got a pretty good number of the games done. I am gonna have to start seeing if I can do, like, anything to get some of these games running, because we've got North Star Courier, Blast Cats, and 10 Dead Doves, and I really don't want to exclude 3 games. But also, if I can't show them off well, then I would feel bad, because, you know, people are putting these demos out, and look, I don't have the best computer. I am doing this on a laptop, so, you know, it's not the best showcase on the planet, but I think it's good enough to at least see the games normally. But if OBS isn't running well, then that's a bit much. If the game becomes a complete slideshow and not just a slideshow of GIFs, then I think that's bad to show off the game with. So that just goes from, well, her computer's a bit bad to, oh yeah, no, this is just bad to watch. I hate looking at this. When I also have to show off Mothered 2, because that also keeps crashing. I now have a 4th game that's on the list, and it's Mothered, but also, to be fair, I don't know if there's going to be anything like new and surprising in the demo, so I guess one day I could just play Mothered, and it probably wouldn't crash if it was the only thing running, I would hope. So, at least in that respect, I could maybe see it a bit more, could show it off a little better by actually just playing the full dang thing. Ah well, regardless. So, that's the end of the stream though, because it's just about 9 o'clock. So, it is time for plugs. So, in case you want to watch other streams, Dragon Ball Xenoverse is Thursday. That is supposedly 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And then there's 2 streams of Haunted PS1 Demo Disc, though it might not go on for too much longer, because there's the Saturday stream, which is 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time, and then there is the Tuesday stream, which is this one, which is 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern. As for other things you can check out, you can check out my LP channel. That's Fefner Masamune. That's also where these VODs go. But hey, you can also check out my LPs, which include Mega Man 11 on Monday and Fire Emblem Echoes on Friday. And Shantae Risky's Revenge will be back eventually. And Castlevania 3 just finished yesterday. It was a fun LP. I enjoyed it. But sadly, October is over, so that's that spooky thing done with, and now we're working on this one. Oh well. Anyway, though, also I should mention, I never really mentioned social media, but I did open a co-host account, and that finally let me in. Finally said you can post now, you're not a robot. Not one of the uncool robots that we don't want, so I can do that. So, I'm mostly just gonna be, you know, phasing out Twitter. While that crashes and burns, I'll just see if anybody else jumps ship to the same sites. Hopefully they do, because I'm not opening a TikTok. Look, I'm 27, but I'm too old for a TikTok. I don't know what those things are. There's like music and stuff, and the teens do something with it. I don't know. Look, I was old when Twitter came out, but I could at least get microblogging, but this, no. Anyway, though, yeah, it just occurred to me that I did not replace the link on Twitch, for co-host just yet, but otherwise you can find the links easily enough in the, YouTube, banner or underneath those videos, and I'll probably just, switch to co-host on Twitch after this stream. It would make sense. I can just stop the stream, brush my teeth, come back, do that. It's easy. Takes very little effort. Anyway, though, speaking of other things you can find in those places, such as the Twitch bio or the YouTube banner or underneath the YouTube videos, I also have a Patreon and a Ko-fi, so if you want to throw money at me, you can. I'm just Fefner on both those sites, and I already mentioned where they are if you don't want to just search that in Patreon or Ko-fi. Alright, well, I think that's it, so,
hope y'all had a good time. No, I did. And I guess I'll just sit back down here for now. And I will see you on Saturday. Have a good night, y'all.